Hello everybody and welcome back to your new least favorite podcast, Buster's Outstanding Observations, aka Boo. Anyways, my name is Penelope E. Buster. And even though it's just the first episode, why not have a friend? Please welcome the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with 4 PhDs, Dr. Shams F. Formal. Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here. Of course, and before we get started, I just want to say, congratulations. I hear you and Inconspicuous Puzz are engaged. Thank you so much. It's amazing. I'm so ecstatic. I know, she's just so amazing. I'm honored to call her my fiancé, and soon I'll be her husband. Aw, well, here at BOO, we'll be waiting for that wedding day post. Anyways, today we will be discussing utopias and dystopias. We have three questions to discuss today, but let's take them one at a time. The first question is, what elements today could lead to a dystopian future? Well, I think one big thing could be the advancement in technology. I know that's pretty obvious, but it's true. The more technology advances, the closer we get to stuff like that being possible. Although we aren't as advanced as the Hunger Games was, we're a lot closer than we even were a couple years ago. I totally agree with you. While we don't have aircrafts that can vanish in a second and all that other crazy stuff the Hunger Games has, we have AI and drones and all this stuff that can push us into that direction. Exactly. Another thing could be lack of knowledge. Whether it be your own fault or the government's, lack of knowing what's going on makes it harder to stop. If you don't understand how bad things are getting, how are you supposed to stand against it? I think you are so correct with that. Not having a good understanding of what's going on and why it's bad will just make the dystopia more powerful. It's kind of like how some people say, if you're not against it, you're for it. Yes, only one problem though. Like seen in the Hunger Games, many people knew that the games were bad and unfair, but the Capitol was so powerful that they couldn't do anything about it, which goes right back to technology. Yeah, the Capitol had so much power because of their advanced technology. They used fear to keep the districts from rising, and they used their power to back themselves up. Yes, it's so obvious why the Hunger Games are wrong. They're literally punishing children for things their ancestors did. Like, they're kids. Even during the war, I don't think 12-year-olds were on the front lines doing all the work. Exactly. It's so stupid that the Capitol thinks it's fine because they're trying to teach the districts a lesson. It's like stupidity is viral over there. It's like it's trending.
We've made it through the Ice Age. But now we're facing doom with computers in the hands of dinosaurs. Feel the doom impending cause stupidity is hashtag trending. Feel the doom impending cause stupidity is hashtag trending.
Alrighty, I think this is because of many reasons, but my main one is fear. Yes, fear that the utopia may turn into a dystopia will ultimately cause it to be one. Fear is also why it stays like that. The Capitol uses its power to scare the people into following their rules. What do you mean by that? Exactly. Sorry, continue. Wow, that was actually pretty intellectual. No. Speaking of stuttering, let's take a quick break to thank our sponsors for this episode. Do you love to talk but always stutter? Hey, did you hear about Did you hear about did you go? Well, you're in luck because the Cyberlick stuff is here to help. Hey, did you hear about the thing? Don't wait. Call 1-800-800 today and your first purchase will be 13% off.
Hi, I'm Andy Cyberlick and I approve of this message. And as always, you just go.
Okay, I know we may have not spent enough time on this question, but are there really any other big reasons? Are you sure about that? I mean, I see it. Just look at him. Okay, yeah. Anyways, narcissism aside, Craigory made a really good point there for about half of that. And then the other part is debatable to some, but the validity of the first part still stands. Like your pie. His pie. His pie. It was a joke, you know, funny. So, last but not least, the final question. Why are we drawn to dystopian stories? Okay, a little sad kinda, but I see you. I think that we're drawn to dystopian stories because not only are they intriguing, since they seem impossible to actually happen, they can still line up with our life and society today. Yes, it's still handling real life problems, but just addressing them differently. Like the government doing bad things is definitely a real world problem, just in the Hunger Games it's addressed differently. Since, last time I checked, Reaping Day is not on the calendar. Alright, but the real question, what district would you be in? Oh, I'd be District 8 for sure. I think making clothes is cool. Oh, I'd be District 8 for sure. I think making clothes is cool. I, personally, think I'd be from the capital. Really? Yep, specifically, I'd want to be a stylist. That's not a number. That's not what that means. What? Anyways, that concludes this episode of Buster's Outstanding Observations, aka BOO. Once again, thank you, Dr. Shams, for joining us today. It has been a pleasure to be on this stupendous podcast. And I'm Penelope E. Buster, and we'll see you next time.